Hi guys and welcome back to another Transfer Centre video by myself, Bits and 87. Today we're looking at some of the transfers from around the world, mainly Premier League as always, as they seem to be the big spenders this transfer window, and some big money moves in the other leagues as well. So if you guys do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we try and smash over 5,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome, and guys, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Now one more thing I'm going to plug guys, and that is the Fatal Draw was done yesterday if you guys are interested to find out which of your favourite YouTubers are playing who, and that can be found on the channel from yesterday. I think it was the last actual video on the channel if you guys did miss it from yesterday. So the transfers have been happening thick and fast. The first one is potentially looking like it's nearing its final stages of completion, and that is Pereira to Watford. Yes, yet again, I say it every video when we mention Watford guys, they go for the sweaty fast players, and this one is a very tidy one in Ultimate Team as well. So this card in the BPL is going to be pretty sick. So there is also one more guys which you will have seen in the thumbnail but isn't actually on Ultimate Team, and I'm going to mention it, and it is Gabriel Jesus, the next Neymar apparently, did play for Palermo, and he has signed for Manchester City, so a decent card to look out for, I presume, when it comes to Ultimate Team, and also a card to look out for the future according to the pundits and people who have been looking on YouTube at his stats and skills over the past 2 years, because that's where a lot of people will only know him from, because a lot of people do that when it comes to looking at how good players do, and in the videos he does look pretty good. So he's one of the ones which is completed and won't be getting an Ultimate Team card because he hasn't got one in FIFA 16, but FIFA 17 that could change. So next player we got guys is Candreva, making his move to Inter Milan. This one is completed tonight, and a tidy transfer for Ultimate Team purposes because a lot of strong links, and Italian as well. Would have been nice for him, and a few people did mention it on Twitter, would have been nice for him to move to a different league for the hybrid purposes, but I'm not going to complain at this one as well. Potentially going to get an upgrade for next season as well. We also have Fazio. Yes, Tottenham people may remember who he is. He has coming close to signing for Roma, or may potentially have signed for Roma by the time the video has gone live. We have Milik as well. We covered this one a while ago. He was pictured in in Napoli, so I nearly said Roma then, in Napoli, arriving at the airport, and this one has now been confirmed, and he has been sporting the Napoli shirt as a completed transfer, so a tidy one for Ultimate Team coming next year. We also have Teixeira as well, has left Benfica and has signed for Wolves. Wolves mentioned in the last video of a billionaire takeover, and are making a lot of moves in the transfer market, so another, I should have put the Wolves badge on but I forgot to, but Teixeira is one of the fresh new signings for Wolves, an interesting team to watch out for in the coming season as well, especially with a lot of transfers they are signing. We also have Lacazette as well. This one was closed, now it's open again, and it's looking like he potentially could be signing for Arsenal, because one of the, I think it was either the manager or the owner, has conceded defeat in trying to keep Lacazette, saying he wants to keep the best players in the world at Lyon, and Lacazette is important to his plans, but Arsenal keep knocking on the door, and sometimes big money transfers are too good to turn down. So I think this one's looking more than likely as well. Let me know what you guys think. Arsenal fans will be loving it, and yeah, it'd be nice to see him in the Premier League anyway, but probably not Arsenal, but that's what they need to potentially win the league next season. We also have Sane as well, completing his massive money move to Manchester City. Gundogan did welcome him to the club, and tweeted a picture on Instagram, I think, with him next to him, and this one's all fully confirmed now. So there's one of two players completed moving to City, and the other one to come is obviously going to be John Stones, who has started at the testimonial for Wayne Rooney along with Lukaku as well. So two players whose futures are in doubt at Everton have started for them today in the friendly. The next one we've got guys is Ross McCormack. Aston Villa put a bid in. This one's looking like it's going to be accepted. I don't know if you guys follow the Aston Villa new chairman. He is got about 20,000 followers. He is a troll. If you go and look at his Twitter, he abuses people, he quote retweets stupid comments and stuff, and I think one of the last tweets which I saw from him was him basically confirming Ross McCormack has signed for Aston Villa, so a tidy little signing for them. The other one we got guys is Stephen Defoe. You guys will remember his cards in Ultimate Team, always high rated, got team season this year from Anderlecht I think it is, and Southampton are looking to be keeping tabs on him and hopefully try and sign him before the start of the season, so a tidy little one for hybrid purposes as well, getting the strong link to Fellaini. If you guys do like using Fellaini in Ultimate Team, a bit strange but you may do. The next one we got guys is Koke. You guys may remember this guy. Liverpool fans will remember this guy, scoring against us in the Europa. Europa League final, and he has now signed for Schalke for around, I think it was 3 or 4 million euros as well, so a pretty tidy signing, and presumably he's going to be a right back as well, as his man of match card was a special version for, I think, that game actually. The next one we've got, guys, is Jesse Rodriguez, covered in the last video as interest, and Zidane has actually confirmed that he is in talks with PSG over making a permanent transfer over there. So Jesse Rodriguez, nice with the hybrids, decent team in the Liga 1, and will be a nice expensive card at the start of FIFA as well, just because of the high pace and high dribbling. So we've got 11 more to look at, guys. Next one is Romelu Lukaku, £65 million bid put in for Chelsea to Everton to try and sign him, return him back to his old club. Could it happen? So one of the things Lukaku did say that he was looking for Champions League football. He obviously would not get that with Chelsea because of the fact they finished 10th in the Premier League last season, so obviously they're not qualifying for Champions League, but it'd be interesting to see if he does go there, just because it's his ex-club and could do the damage. Now, if he does sign for Chelsea, I reckon it could be bye-bye to Diego Costa because of the fact of signing Batshuayi, and they've got the strong target man strikers, haven't they? So it'll be interesting. I think even Remy was involved in this deal as well, offering the likes of Remy to go to Everton and Lukaku to go direct to Chelsea. So we have to wait and see what happens with this one, but I don't think Lukaku will be an Everton player by the end of the transfer window. We also have Max Kruse as well. He was an ex-Werder Bremen player. He has now returned after 7-year absence of them, and he's going to be a decent card in Ultimate Team next year as well. I reckon he could potentially deserve the upgrade, so this one is going to be another German at Werder Bremen. We also have Soriano as well, not the one which you guys are thinking from. I think it's Red Bulls, the Red Bulls Salzburg, I think it is, or something. This one is from Sampdoria, and he has signed for Villarreal from, well, Soriano. So a decent one for hybrid as well, and a lot of the Italian, well, a lot of the Serie A cams have been making moves as well. Vasquez as well is now in the La Liga with Sevilla, and I still think Sevilla are going to do a lot of work next season. So a lot of people don't agree with me, but I think Sevilla will do work. Next one we've got, guys, is Szczesny. This card is staying the same. He is just about to have a medical to make this move permanent to Roma. Going to be an interesting one as well for Arsenal fans, but you've got, well, I don't think it will be actually, because you've got two goalkeepers, two main goalkeepers as well, with Czech and obviously the Colombian, and Szczesny obviously isn't in Arsene Wenger's plans, and is making his deal permanent at Roma. We also have Januzaj as well, returning from Dortmund to Manchester United. Mourinho doesn't look like it's going to be in his plans, and Sunderland are going to have to pay big to try and sign him. But not just Sunderland are interested, there's also some clubs from around the world as well. But if Sunderland do want him, they're going to have to pay big. Next one we've got, guys, is Diame. Yeah, Newcastle have managed to pick this beast up just before the season starts, and I'm actually really happy to see this one done, and Newcastle fans are really happy all over Twitter with it as well. So Diame is a confirmed transfer. Could be an Ultimate Team now, but is coming to Ultimate Team. We also have Bastian Schweinsteiger. This one's an interesting one as well. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's at Bates87. Schweinsteiger's brother tweeted out going lack of respect or something along the lines of that one, when Schweinsteiger on his birthday was told by Mourinho that he's not in his plans, and it looks like Bayern Munich are interested in holding talks with Manchester United to try and take him back to the Allianz. So it would be nice for Schweinsteiger, good for Ultimate Team purposes next year. It's a shame. Schweinsteiger's been one of my favourite players over the last decade. When he started off as a winger, you guys may not remember that, but he did start off as a winger and then was quickly converted into the centre role, where obviously he become one of the best players in the world. So the final 5 players, guys. The first one is Guy as well from Aston Villa. This one's been confirmed now a full transfer to Everton. Pretty tidy player as well. It's a shame Aston Villa did get relegated, but I reckon he could be a big name to watch this season. We also have Kaputska as well, has signed for Leicester City. This was mentioned a few weeks back in the videos, guys. He's now fully signed for Leicester and is a player. I reckon he's going to be a low rated silver when it comes to Ultimate Team next year though. We got David Santon as well. A lot of people have been asking Newcastle fans about him because West Ham are interested in signing him on loan into the left back position, as that seems to be the weak spot for West Ham, and will be interesting. Let me know what you guys think of Santon going to West Ham. And then the final player of the day, guys, is Mohamed Salah. Now this card doesn't change anyway, it's at Roma, but you guys may not know that he is a Chelsea player who was on loan at Roma, and this one's now been made a permanent deal with him signing for Roma. So an interesting one, why Chelsea didn't bring him back, but obviously he's proved his worth out at Roma, and he gets the Champions League football football as well. So that's been a rundown of all transfers, guys. A lot of big ones. City doing work already as well. Pogba one's still going on and on and on and on. So that one's getting a bit boring. I just want it wrapped up. But some tidy players potentially coming to Ultimate Team, and some ones which are going to come to Ultimate Team, like Milik. Definitely a confirmed one. So it's going to be awesome to have a play around with him, especially with that strong link with Insigne, and he's a direct replacement for Higuain as well. Sane to Manchester City is going to be, I don't know if he's a low-rated gold. I think he's a low-rated gold, isn't he? Yeah, so he's going to be a tidy player to try and pick up. And which one other ones am I enjoying? Probably looking to come into Ultimate Team. Probably that Diami card as well, because for the last few weeks of FIFA, he's going to be a Premier League card. So guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, rate, and subscribe. If you're not, little disclaimer as well, a lot of these cards may be in Ultimate Team as I release the video, but as I'm making it, they are not. So you guys may be able to pick some of them up on the transfer market if you go and have a look around. So guys, leave a like, rate, and a video, subscribe if you're not. Go and check out Fatal Draw from yesterday, and we'll back another day, another video for you guys to enjoy.